Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to tell you some most important tips for the job interviews. Many people are facing trouble while facing the job interviews. They are becoming so nervous and they don't know what kind of questions they are going to ask, what kind of answers they have to reply, which is the right reply and which is the right answer to give, which answer the interviewer gets satisfied, which answer they won't get satisfied. I'm going to discuss all these things today in this video. First and foremost thing, before going for the interview, you should be prepared. You should be confident enough to handle any situation. What do you mean by confident in this? Means while you are speaking, while you are conveying any message, you should not you should not give any gaps in your speech. The first and foremost thing is you should not give any gaps while you are speaking. You have to speak eloquently and you have to speak without any gaps. The first thing. The second thing, you need to identify that don't have much too high voice and too low voice. So you should be moderate. And once you enter into the interview panel, you should greet all sirs and madams politely with smiling face, because the first impression is the best impression. Once if the sir and madam both are there, good morning sirs and good morning madams, you have to mention in that way with smiling face. That is the first thing. Be confident and be prepared. The second point, whenever they ask, hello Mr. Murlidhar, how are you doing, don't ever say that I'm fine, thank you sir. If you say like that, they are thinking that you don't have much confidence and you don't want to give suitable reply for that. Instead of that, it will be more impressive to the interviewer if you say like this. Hello, Mr. Mulidhar. How are you doing? I'm doing great, sir. Thank you. Though I'm feeling bit nervous, I'm ready to excited, really excited to attend this interview, sir. This gives you more confident, and this gives you the interviewer thinking that you are honest and you are sincerity towards the job. The next, they may ask, the frequent question asked in any interview is, tell me about yourself. So at the time of they are asking, tell me about yourself, in the sense, don't explain all the personal history and professional details with the clear cut explanations. Don't do like that. Instead of that, you should explain brief about your current role and how do you fit for this job. First of all, even after having said that, you can also provide your academic qualifications. First and foremost thing is, yes sir, at present I am doing as an assistant professor in present college, and I am looking for your organization, which is a prestigious institution. I am going to part into your team. I will also provide you positive impact on your team. And as far as my academic profile is concerned, I did my graduation from Pedigree College, Nagarjuna Sagar, and my post graduation in Andhra University. If you tell like that, one by one, with clear, concise, and many key points you should mention, and what are your achievements also you should mention there. And fourth one, very important question: why did you get gap of 1 year in your profile? After seeing your resume, they may ask you that why you got this gap, what happened, what you did in that year. So simply don't say ever say that I got gap of 1 year due to my personal problems, sir. If you say like that, na, you're not showing interest in particular reason. In particular, you're not showing interest to tell the particular reason. Instead of that, it will be more impressive answer to the interviewer that I got gap of 1 year due to my personal problems, sir. But I acquired computer skills and other skills which are very, very essential for the current role. I'm using all the skills in the current job. If you say like that, the interview will get more impressive. And fifth one, why do you want to shift from the current company? Normally every interviewer, every evaluator, they will ask you that why do you want to shift. The main reason, what could be the main reason in that? Don't ever say bad about the current company which you are working. Normally people will say that lack of coordination among the staff, sir. I'm very pressurized, stressful working environment in the current organization, sir, and they're paying low salaries, sir. If you say like that, it will be giving bad impact on you. So instead of that, if you say better answer like this, yes, sir, I am looking for better prospects in your esteemed organization. And my qualification, my skill set, my experience exactly suits the requirement of current role. I am very much excited to work with the great team like in this organization. If you say like that, the person will get more impressive. And sixth question, very tricky question. What are your weaknesses? It is very tricky question, so that you have to answer very cautiously, very carefully, because weaknesses in the sense it is a negative impact. So don't ever say that I'm short tempered, sir, I can't handle the pressured situation, I can't handle the people who are having more, giving more pressurized, more stressful. Um, i'm i can't uh, um, i can't do the night shifts. If you say like this, normally it will be having bad impact. Instead of that, if you say like this, I never say no to any work assigned by my superiors that landed me in trouble in many times. If you say like that, even though it is your weakness, but it will become a strength to you. So answer very cautiously and very carefully about your weaknesses. Then, next one, very important question: why should I hire you? Don't ever simply say that I want this job because I'm eligible for this. If you say like this, means you are not showing so much sincerity towards the job. Instead of that, the skill set, the experience, the qualification, and my profile, whatever I have, exactly match with the current requirements. I'm right person because I'm eager to learn and grow with your great team. I will give you positive impact and significant impact to our organization. If you provide me an opportunity, surely, certainly, by all means, I am going to fulfill all your expectations with great work. Thank you, sir. Like that, you have to mention. Why should I hire you? Means you should mention in that way. And the other thing, what do you know about our company? So this is very important. What do you know about our company? How do you know about this job? They are going to ask you. At that time, don't ever say, I don't know anything about your company, sir. Don't ever say that. About your job description, I don't know anything about job description, sir. If you say like that, that is not correct answer. Instead of that, do research about the company. What is the history? What is the nature of the company? What is the work culture, achievements, any other acquisitions measures they are having, any recent flagship products or services they have provided. Everything you have to do research, and you have to tell like this. See, for example, if you go to the Tech Mahindra Sachem, means earlier it was a Sachem Computers Services Private Limited. After that, the Tech Mahindra acquired Sachem. So if you tell like that, they will get more impressive. Genpact, earlier, the Genpact, formerly known as a JECIS, General Electric Computer Information Systems. After this, Global Atlantic Partners and Oak Hills Partners acquired the JECIS, then the name has been converted as a Genpact. So if you tell like that, the people are having most impressive on your answer. Another one, how much salary you are expecting? Don't ever say that I'm expecting 25% increment to my current salary, sir. No. So even though the financial motivation is the best motivation for any employee, but you should say in a clear cut way, so that the employer may not ask you again and again. So you can tell like this: I'm expecting the salary which is equal to my current position. The person who is working over here equal to my skill set, my experience, my profile, how much they are paying to the person. Similar salary I'm also expecting in this prestigious institution, sir. Then the employer will get a dilemma, what to tell, what not to tell. So normally they are giving the salary how much equal to the present position they are going to give the salary. If you expecting is less, they will give less. If you expecting more, they may not give more, and they may reject your proposal also. So you can say like this, you will get success. Another thing, how do you deal with the pressure or stressful situations? very tricky, very important, very significant question for every organization. So don't ever say that I can't handle pressure situation. I can handle, or I can't handle. I can handle pressure situation very easily. Don't ever simple answer. Instead of that, you have to provide a concrete evidence for your achievements. Or whenever there is a particular situation arises in your previous organization, you have to expose them. You have to make an example to that to the particular employer. So instead of that, if you say, I realize that stressful organizations are always coming up in every organization. First of all, what I would do is I will figure out the situation with more clarity and navigate the strategies whatever around me, and accordingly I find the solution to come up from the pressurized and stressful situations. If you say like this, it will be having more impressive of the employer. Having said that, the last question they may ask you before go for the anything, any questions do you have? So don't ever say that I don't have any questions, sir. If you say instead of that, yes sir, I would like to know more about my profile and work culture in this organization. And second question, you can also ask, you should always ask questions which very thoughtful provoking questions you should ask. What could be the next step in the process of interview if I get selected in this round, sir? So it shows the eagerness and excitement for your job. That gives you more impressive to the employer. So ultimately what I would like to say is, before going for the any interview, be prepared, be careful, and be honest and be sincere towards your words. Don't be bluff and don't be give simple answers. You should give concrete evidence whatever you said. So everything, be prepared, and be careful while you are giving any reply. And sometimes they can also ask you for spontaneous questions. You can give reply accordingly. Okay, thank you, Anandal. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe for any updates. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying with me. Thank you so much for your support and encouragement. Thank you so much.